Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is actually my response to Alex the Comic Book Hoarder's tag video, where he basically tagged 5 channels, and he said to show your top 10 first appearance comics. Well, a lot of the ones he showed are really amazing, so I recommend you check out his video. I'll link it in the description. And there are a lot of the same ones that I have, like, All-Star 8, Showcase 4, and all these kind of really big books. I have those books too. Mine aren't quite as nice as the ones that he has. So I figured I'd take a very different approach to this one. So what I wanted to do is show maybe my top 10 first appearances, but in terms of scarcity. So these are really scarce books that you don't see very often. And they're all in that kind of under 100 on the census. So they're really rare. And I'm actually going to order them based on how rare they are. So the very first book, I got to kind of compare it, is this one. This is All-Star Comics number 5. Now, this is the first appearance of Hawkgirl. Now, the character actually appeared earlier, but she wasn't Hawkgirl. She wasn't dressed up or anything like that. She just was a regular person. And then in this, she actually gets to wear a costume and becomes Hawkgirl. So this is All-Star Comics number 5 from 1941. That's another thing that I'll show on this list. It'll be all Golden Age. So this is the first one. And to show you how rare this book is, there are 91 on the census. Okay, so that's my first book. My second book is a little bit more rare. It is More Fun Comics 101. And now this is the first appearance of Superboy. And it's a really great comic to have. I was super excited to win this one in auction. And it's from 1945. So these More Fun, Alex showed one of his, and I actually have the same one that he does, More Fun 55, which is the first Dr. Fate. Definitely check out his channel. He has an amazing copy of it. So, this is More Fun Comics number 101. First appearance of Superboy. So kind of a major character. And that book only has 69 on the census, so getting pretty rare. Next one is Moon Girl and the Prince. Now, this is the first appearance of Moon Girl, and this is from 1947. 1947. Moon Girl is actually kind of an interesting character because she kind of was the thing that led to a whole bunch of other comics. So it's kind of weird. So they kept on changing the title. They made it a crime thing at one point. It was a superhero thing, then it became a crime thing, then it became like a romance thing, then it became like a different EC title altogether. So Moon Girl and the Prince. First appearance of Moon Girl from 1947. And there is only 47 of these on the census. Okay, the next one is another character I really, really like. This is Blonde Phantom. And Blonde Phantom was made her first appearance in All Select Comics number 11. And this is from 1946. Just a really great cover. I just really love this one. This is All Select Comics number 11. Super happy to win this one. This was a really big win. I love Blonde Phantom. She's just I just love the style of her costume and stuff. I just really love this comic. Okay, so this is All Select Comics number 11, and there are only 44 of those on the census. So it's getting pretty rare. The next one I acquired recently, and this is a Little Dot number 1. And this is the first appearance of Richie Rich. And this is a really rare comic. It's surprising how rare this is. There's only, I wrote it down. There's only 36 on the census. So this is just a really rare book, really great book, and such a major character. Like Richie Rich is just one of those ones that is just such a great character. And this is from 1953. So really great, first appearance of Richie Rich. Sad he didn't make his first cover appearance on this issue, but it is kind of a cool one. Okay, next. So we're sort of midway. This is the halfway point in this video. I actually wanted to do a shout out, just like Alex did, to other comic channels that might want to take part in this tag challenge. And I'm going to call out the following channels. And I'm going to do it again at the end as well. Jerry the Jitterbug. He has a great channel. He's a friend of the channel, and I hope he can do a video. Black Box Silver and Bronze. He always takes part in my challenges, so hopefully he'll take part in this challenge as well. And then Mark Allroyd, he's my partner for the Price Variance show. He's a bit away for right now. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to take part in this, but maybe when he gets back, he'll be able to do that. And then Comic Book Investments. That, and the reason I kind of thought, oh, I should really announce everybody. Well, the little dot I got from Comic Book Investments. So definitely I think he should take part in this challenge. I think it would be fun. Next one is Automatic Comics. I actually got a bunch of comics from him as well. He has really great stuff. He's a Golden Age collector as well. So I kind of like to see some of his first appearances and some of his awesome comics. And a good friend of my channel as well is Night Tiger Comics. So those are 6 shout outs. I'll re-announce them at the end, but I think they all have really great stuff, and they actually have all really great channels. So I recommend you check them out, as well as encourage them to join in on this tag video. Okay, so next. Okay, next in my is number 5 on my list. This is Adventure Comics number 61, and this is the first appearance of Starman. Really cool character. He's the kind of the character behind Stargirl. If you watch the series, he's the very, they show him at the very beginning of that series. And this is from 1941. So Adventure Comics number 61. And there are only 32 of these on the census. So just a really rare comic and just a really great Golden Age comic. Next is one I really love. This is Alex Schomburg at his best. I just love this swoopy action going on Miss Fury number 1. So this is just a really great comic. And this is from 1941, I believe, or 42. And it's just Miss Fury's first appearance. So yeah, just a really great character. Kind of like an early version of, almost like a Catwoman-like character. I always thought she was very similar to Catwoman. And this is Miss Fury's first appearance. Miss Fury number 1, Alex Schomburg cover. And there are only 29 of those on the census. And next one is the Funnies, number 1. And this is actually the first appearance of multiple characters. Captain Easy, who is a kind of like an Alex Schomburg kind of character that he always did the artwork for it. But also a character known as Alley Oop. And he was a very popular character in the Golden Age. So this one is quite rare. It's not even a Golden Age book. So pretty much everything else is Golden Age. This is the oldest that I'm showing. This is a Platinum Age book. It is from 1936. And this book is really quite rare. There's only 17 of these on the census. Next one is a character that you've probably heard me go on about many times on this channel. It is Miss Mask, and she made her first appearance in Exciting Comics number 51. This is an Alex Schomburg cover, and this book is actually incredibly rare, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection because I'm a big Miss Mask fan, and there's only 11 of these on the census. So really rare book, not one that you see very often. So Exciting Comics number 11. And the last book is actually kind of an interesting one. Bit of a controversial one, but it's a great one. It is Crown Comics number 3. And this is the first appearance of the very first Black hero. And that is Vuda. And the artwork is done by Matt Baker, a prominent Black artist, just a brilliant artist. Probably, I would say, in the top 3 artists of all time for comics. So definitely an awesome artist. Yeah, Crown Comics number 3. And this is from 1945. And another thing that makes this book, extra special is that it is from the Promise collection. So the Promise collection, if you're not familiar, is a collection of comics where 2 brothers made a promise. One brother promised the other to take care of his funny books. And this is one of those books that he took care of. And he did a really good job of taking care of it because, they're in high grade, all of them. So what happened was they went to the Korean War together. And the younger brother, I believe it was the younger brother that died. And the older brother took care of his younger brother's books until just recently, that when they got all sold off at heritage auctions. So just a really great comic. It's incredibly rare. There's only 9 of these on the census. And this is one of the highest graded. It's 3rd highest graded of the 9. So that is my top 10 first appearance list. I hope this was a good response to Alex the Comic Book Hoarder, because I wanted to show something a little different. I wanted to show something. I always show Miss Mask, but I had to show that. But I wanted to show something different than the typical Wolverine first appearance or Hulk first appearance, or those kind of things. I wanted to show something a little, some cool Golden Age stuff. So I just want to give quickly another shout out to all the other channels that I think should take part in this tag, and they would be Jerry the Jitterbug, Black Box Silver and Bronze, Mark Ulroy, Comic Book Investments, Automatic Comics, and Night Tiger Comics. I hope they all can take part in this as well. I'm going to connect with each of them on Instagram and kind of poke them and see if they will make a video. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want, you can check out my other videos and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.